Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense comes on the field first today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looking right. This one caught. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And the single back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hey, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Breaks free. It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense getting set. It's second down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Grab behind the line. It's Roberts. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. This will be the first punt time for this offense. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They mix it up with a run. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down in the
swarm to the pass rush, a sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And it's intercepted. He's stepping in front of that bullet. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
First down and more. He's still running. He could go. Touchdown, Wildcats, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick in the very first play. They'll run it from the gun. Breaking free at the 35. The tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. And the back gets the football. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of one. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Back to throw. It's Russell. Quick throw. Catch made on the outbound. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs. Kirk, Kentucky has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Handoff to the back. Powering right past the defender.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They'll run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily
looking to throw it deep. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught by the receiver. And gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Looking to chuck it again. Moves out of the pocket. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
Solid game puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he'll be brought down. Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's 3rd and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. A field goal will make this a 2-score game, but they elect to go for it on 4th down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Kentucky. They finish off the scoring drive. They'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Kentucky 14, Ohio State 0.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Fighting him off. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Dropping back, it's Russell. Ooh, takes a hit just as he lets it fly. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. To bootleg here. Blitz and a quick sack. And this defense reeling after giving up that big play responds immediately with a sack.
Yeah, on the previous play, the offensive line did their job. They held up. Nice job in pass protection to give the quarterback time to make the throw. The very next play, the defense has had enough. This time they win the battle up front and get to that quarterback and come up with that sack.
Throws it to the right. Oh, he makes the catch. Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. The ball is caught. They make the tackle quickly, but the offense set up with a 1st and goal, 7. The Buckeyes will line up here on 1st down and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Caught for the completion. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. They've gotten the ball down at the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Back to pass. It's Russell. The pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Buckeyes! As they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. In the 2nd quarter, it's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The kick is good, and the kicker got flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. 1st down here for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 1st down, looking to throw the football. To dart to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Makes the grab. It's Miller. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Nice grab. It's Miller. And the timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Buckeyes begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looking for a receiver. Grab by the receiver. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Bringing pressure. And the defense says not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a 1st half of football.
And now kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. We get the second half started with the running play. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Pressure is coming. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Able to make the recovery and avoid a crushing turnover.
He catches a break here. Ball is on the ground. It ends up bouncing right back to him to avoid a disaster for the offense.
Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And here's the return now for the midfield. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. They keep it going. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
The pass rush closing in, extending the play now. Finding space at the 20. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Kentucky now operating in the red zone. And the running back takes the handoff. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the first down.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Pass tip to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Oh, he fumbles. Oh, recovers the fumble. Picks up the first down. Just like they drew it up. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? but only after picking up a first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And now the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's going to pull it down and run. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down. Comes up short.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Catch made on the right side. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Well, Kirk, Kentucky has the lead here. We've played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. We'll check out the game summary here so far. At it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent read.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Kentucky. They continue to roll up the score. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defense coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Dropping back. It's Russell. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
What a Great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Grab down the middle. It's Miller. Bursts into space. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? The shotgun running play call. Powering through.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Gain makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Snags a quick throw. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Second down after that previous play. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Crucial third down play right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. Accurate throw, catch made near the sideline. He does get the foot down. This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Come to the line for second down and very short now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Leaning on the run game here late. Has a path to the end zone. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark it right at the 1. Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Touchdown, Wildcats. They are pouring it on now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. To the air. It's Russell. Looking for his big tight end. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's got it in the open.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
It's third down for the offense. Looking to throw yet again. Caught near the sticks. It's Adams. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Offense was set up on 1st and 10. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They get him to the ground. It's 1st down now at the 28. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. See what the call is on 1st and 10. We'll try the ground game here with running back.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
38, Ohio State, 20.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. And we're going to throw now on 1st down. Caught quickly. Jukes to get free. They make the tackle, but that 1st down should secure their spot in the national championship game.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. He was a lower to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Gets into space at the 50. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.